I used to be ruled by anger, like a real slave to my emotions. I had a lot of emotional instability, really, really bad, honestly, really bad. And I used to deal with that, or not deal with it really. I used to run away from it by smoking weed. That was one of the number one ways that I did that. And so I would smoke weed all day. Essentially, when I was smoking weed, I would be just smoking. It's like I could never manage it and like do a little bit. I would just be full on, either not smoking at all, or I'd be smoking every day, all day. When I say all day, I mean, multiple times throughout the day. I was always in some state of inebriation or drying out, clean, like either smoking it or high from it, or trying to sort of sober up from it so that I could smoke it again later on. That was kind of the main way that I tried to manage my emotional instability. And I had a lot of reasons to be angry, like a lot of reasons to be angry. There's no doubt about that. There's a lot of things driving that anger. But I noticed that I was a slave. I was a slave to my anger. My anger controlled me. And I was spending a lot of time trying to manage my anger, manage my moods and my emotions, just trying to live life and make decisions under this curse of anger. What I've realized is that anger is a spirit. There is a spirit of anger. It's a spiritual entity. And just like any other addiction, because being angry all the time is an addiction, guys. Just like any other addiction. Anger is a separate entity. It's a spirit that kind of rides you. It takes over and occupies your body and makes you do the things that it wants, the things that the spirit of anger does. There's a spirit of lust. There's a spirit of greed. There's a spirit of alcoholism. There's a spirit of weed addiction. There's a spirit of consumerism. There's a spirit of jealousy. And there's a spirit of anger. And I was angry a lot, man. I was angry a lot. It ruled me. It controlled me. I had a lot of reasons to be angry. A lot of people have done things to me, or I have, more importantly, allowed myself to get into a position where I've let people misuse me and mistreat me. But the anger was dominating me. It was dominating me, and it wrecked my life, honestly. It wrecked my life and controlled me. So I wanted to talk about how I've got free from the spirit of anger, and that is by creating what I call mental freedom. Mental freedom, which is just the ability to choose what kind of thoughts I want to entertain, and therefore what kind of emotions I have. And one of the ways that I gain mental freedom, it's not the only one, but I would say the most powerful and important idea is the idea of a morning routine. Now look, if you wanted to stop drinking alcohol, because I have clients that want to stop drinking, the solution to stopping drinking alcohol is that every day you don't drink alcohol. Every day you're sober. It's a process. Imagine if you got a cut on your arm or your leg, then there is no one-off way to heal that. The healing is a process. If you wanted to lose weight, you have to control what you eat. It's a process. Every day you don't eat, you control how much you eat. You eat, less than you're using, so your body fat reduces. It's really very simple. It's a process. And being free from emotional instability and the spirit of anger is also a process. And the most powerful thing I've ever discovered to get free of that is a morning routine. Morning routine, people. For me, what I teach is I get up, first thing I do is pray. I pray to God and align myself with my purpose, which is what happens when you pray to God. I'm Orthodox Christian, so I do the Orthodox prayers, but praying to God, and I'm speaking about the God of the Bible here, is super important as the first thing you do every day, because it's aligning you with God, aligning you with your purpose, why you exist, and what you're going to do during the day, why you have that day. The second one is journaling, and journaling is super powerful. Getting good at writing out your thoughts is incredibly important. It shows you who you are. It shows you what you're really thinking. And so when you're aware of what you're really thinking, then you have a chance to choose to invest in certain thoughts or divest from others, to ignore certain thoughts. And the third one is meditation, mindfulness style meditation, otherwise known sometimes as silent prayer, which is just a practice of being present in the moment, because that strengthens your ability to be present in the moment with your thoughts and your emotions. So this is what I teach, and I've had so much success with people losing weight, stopping drinking and drugs, getting better relationships with their spouse, their children, getting fit, winning kickboxing fights, because you guys know I run a kickboxing gym. So many things can be shifted by becoming aware of your thoughts and aware of your beliefs and your emotions. And one of the most powerful things you can do to gain that awareness is develop a daily practice, which starts with your morning routine. So give that a go. If you want any help, feel free to comment or message me. If you've got any questions, comment them below. Like this video, subscribe. Eddie Forever. Peace.